like to keep CSUN moving forward, and I'd like to ask for your vote for Senate President. Thank you.
All right, so thank you everybody once again, as well for attending. My name is Vlad Zhitney. I'm one of the student body senators for the College of Sciences, and I'm actually majoring in biology and minoring in entrepreneurship. And I guess today I'm asking for your vote to represent you as your student body Senate President, next legislation. So I guess, coming for the next week, you have a big choice to make. You're going to be voting for your next chairman of our future legislation. For the last 3 years, I have served as a student body senator in Nevada State of Higher Education. I come and bring experience of hosting the most successful scholarships committee that has existed in CSUN. I have founded and organized the first undergraduate research journal at UNLV, and bringing collaboration together for my science students for them to experience shadowing in all of the medical training programs. I have a vision for CSUN coming in the next election board. I want to create a different atmosphere, an atmosphere of teamwork, professionalism, and academic enrichment. This election cycle, you, as students, will have the chance to make it a better government, a gladder government, and a stronger government. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to propose you to continue to stay glad with Vlad.
Question number 1. The Senate President needs to be able to manage people and carry out administrative decisions. What is your philosophy on effective management, and how will you implement this in the Senate? You have 2 minutes each.
Thank you. The Senate President, as being not only the chair of the Senate meetings, but they're also the administrator of the Senate in all of its affairs, whether it's individual senators or meetings or anything that deals with the Senate in general. Like I said in my opening statement, I do have a lot of experience in the military where administrative decisions are required almost every day. But we have 25 people representing 9 colleges, and it's going to be contentious. At times everybody's going to have different ideas on how to do things, but the important thing is respect rules and student business. That's what we need to focus on, is student business. This is all for the students. This isn't for personal agendas. This is an important thing of advanced student business. What comes best for the students is best for everybody. Administratively, there are a set of rules which we use. Robert's Rules of Order is one of them. Nevada Law is one of them. Being able to be fluent in the language of both of these documents is key to running an effective parliamentary procedure or anything dealing with a large group. But I think basically what I said before, student business comes first. And if you could use Robert's Rules of Order and our parliamentary procedure and the rules that we've established in the Senate, that's the best thing to do.
Okay. Well, I guess my approach is going to come a little bit different with effective management. I understand it a little bit differently. So, coming with management as a Senate President, you're pretty much the overseer for 25 members of the Senate. And you need to be able, to manage them effectively. Other than, being able to chair the meetings, with knowing the proper motions, procedures, Nevada meeting law, Nevada Revised Statutes, you also need to be able to speak to your senators and be able to communicate. I've served, 3 years in the Summer Business Institute as an ambassador. And over there, I learned something very important, and it's people skills. You have to be able to sit down with some of the senators, that are having sometimes a hard time, whether they're going to be not doing, their marketing hours, or if they're missing a Senate meeting, or something, is happening with them, they're looking a little bit down to find out, look, what is going on? Sit them down to, prior to, making an assumption or dealing a punishment. I actually want to get to know all of my senators and work together with them effectively. In my experience as a chairman, serving as for the last year and a half on the scholarships committee, last year I had to make some hard decisions. I had to dismiss 2 of my student senators because they weren't performing their duties. You have to be able sometimes to come to a hard notch and do make that decision. However, prior to that, you should be able to speak to them first. I think that needs to be the main thing should be communication.
1 minute rebuttal.
Thank you. My working closely with the current administration and the president to make sure that a lot of the proposals that I've made are within the confines of that law and law. And I also have been sitting down with specific senators and sharing my experience with them and giving them my experiences as well and showing them how to read documents to make sure that they understand what they can do to work with Robert's Rules of Order and that. And as Senate President, I think it is a good idea to make sure that the Senate President has time for every senator, so every senator knows what's expected of them. That can also mean anything from working with the Robert's Rules of Order, just having these questions, there's questions on this consent agenda, specifically going over making sure that every senator knows Robert's Rules of Order, what the foundation, and really that reading laws that keep our success.
Okay, so I guess kind of, for the students, I can't see you guys well so well because of the lighting, but for those of you that are not in CSUN, what actually NRS, Nevada Revised Statutes, and Nevada Open Meeting Law are, they pretty much help you dictate the meeting and kind of, the way that it has to be followed. In fact, one of the articles, suggests chapter 241, section 20, suggests that we have to place on the agendas the time and place that it has to come about, and that it has to be 3 business days prior to the respective meeting. The Robert's Rules of Order specifically, they allow you to operate smoothly. Simple as that. They're your guide on, having a smooth meeting, and the senators that have a better knowledge of them typically have a better handling and work within the Senate. However, with those procedures together, once again, one of these books should be provided to all of them, so they're given the basic background, not just the basic motions. And also for me, I guess, I actually went to go into medicine. And again, through Summer Business Institute, when I was working over there at the UMC University Medical Center, I was blessed to shadow Dr. Dale Harrison. He is the Chief of Staff of UMC. And with him, I was able to attend to, he chaired many of the UMC meetings, which are called the Chief Board meetings. And over there, the top neurosurgeons, top cardiologists, everybody came together, and they were witnessing the procedure, what came to the fore. And so, for me, I have already, for the last pretty much 4 or 5 years, have been involved in this experience of seeing how meeting is chaired. That is why, I want to continue to do that, and I want to make sure that our government is effective.
Well, I think what Mr. Zhitney said is a pretty good thing. I like how you pronouncing things here. He said that NRS 241 Nevada Meeting Laws is a suggestion is not required by law to follow these. And CSUN has had a history of lawsuits for this. Basically not following Nevada law or Nevada Meeting Law results in a lawsuit, as I've seen my opponents when we're to represent President J.U. I'm just worried that given the chance to follow these footsteps, it's going to keep itself. Thank you.
Okay, question number 3, and our final question for the Senate President candidates. Do you see any issues with the way the Senate body functions? And what do you think needs to be changed?
Thank you. So, serving as a senior senator in this student body, serving pretty much for 3 years as a student body senator, I have witnessed numerous experiences, and I have many things that I would change in our student government. Number 1, our student body senators, first of all, they're students, and then they're senators. They have to be able to, attend their classes and be successful in them. And, we're witnessing right now that some of them are missing, student body meetings and perchance not doing what they're supposed to be, when that is their directive task. The first thing that I would do, approved by the Senate, of course, or start that with the next legislature, would move the meetings from Monday evenings onto the Thursdays. What this would do is it would allow also all of the committees to submit their agenda proposals over the weekend, and the agenda would be posted on Mondays. So instead of trying to put an agenda together, they would be able to study for their classes and go to the meetings, such as the Greek meetings that come already on the weekend. The next thing is we have to be able to provide our community with what we do with multiple outreach, and that comes actually with our minutes. According to our Title 6, Chapter 601, Open Meeting, Section 10, Subsection F, we're stated that the student government is required to post our meeting minutes on our website. And unfortunately, we haven't been doing that. So I guess if any of you guys wanted to sue us right now for money, you could. You probably get some. So I would do that right after. But have, I'm a scholarships chairman, so we have a scholarships bylaw that's on Title 8, Chapter 813, brand new scholarship, because we have 12 of them. So let's name one for, presidency of one for pugs. So, we're going to come with eligibility. If you save a pug, we're going to give you a scholarship. Section 2 is what you have to do pretty much for that to receive it. You have to remember that you had a 2.5 GPA.
Thank you. Brought up some very interesting ideas.
One, if you save a pug, you're able to propose a scholarship. That's going to be, eligibility. You have to maintain a 2.5 GPA. You have to have a handsome beard, and you have to be pretty much, coming into the rescue mission. And Section 3, you have to, the amount of the award. So we're going to be having $1,000 award. We're going to propose it for, fall and the spring, just the way that we have it right now. And then the following section, Section 4, which is you have to maintain that trim, handsome beard. And you have to keep saving those funds. So right now, you guys, we just drafted together a bylaw. And all of you guys, I think, now can run for student body senate president. What do you guys think about that? And, on that note, I just want to make sure, you guys, that it's a very serious decision that you guys are going to be making. If you want to make a change of the student government, if we want to propel it forward, just like with, the ACT, that should be embracing,
There's signal showing. Try not to turn it up. Did I not turn this up enough?
My ticket will ensure that our student government remains a strong student government, that it will be a better student government. And, once again,
Yeah.
it's going to be a gladder student government. You guys, I hope that at the end of the next weeks, the result will be...
Because I tested them earlier. I was really...
Well, that was nice closing statements. I'd like to say a few things on that. First of all, like I said in my opening statement, I do have a lot of experience in managing people with all different kinds. In the military, I've had several different experiences making executive decisions, sometimes decisions that aren't popular. However, I want to touch on a few things, though. The Chief of Staff is specific to the Senate President, or not the Senate President, but the student body president. It has nothing to do with the Senate President. As far as proposing legislation, the Senate President does not propose legislation. I would not propose legislation, although I will work with senators to make sure that they do propose legislation. The simple fact of the matter is the Senate President is in charge of making sure the Senate runs smoothly, whether it's using the Nevada Open Meeting Law or whether it's using the Robert's Rules of Order. That's the job of the Senate President. That's what I want to focus on. My experience both in the military and working with the Senate, the current Senate, has given me a lot of experience in managing my time, managing the affairs of other people and helping them do whatever they do. So what I want to do is keep doing that. Our ticket obviously has the most experience of any collective ticket here, and I want to keep what we're doing, basically, and that's keeping CSUN moving forward. If you look at the history of CSUN, the previous administration, which includes one of my ticket mates, it'll show that CSUN is now in a better